Welcome to the Imperial Citadel of Thang, the historic heart of Hanoi and one of the most iconic symbols of Vietnam's cultural history. Here, for many centuries, was the center of power of the country. This place still preserves precious relics that bear witness to a long history of building, defending, and developing the Vietnamese state. First of all, I invite you to admire the Gian Mon Gate. This is the main gate that leads to the heart, the center of the Imperial Citadel of Thang. With its solid, harmonious, and serene architecture, Gian Mon is not just an entrance gate, but also a symbol of the power and majesty of the imperial capital of the past. Passing under its gates, we feel as if we are entering the very space of the past. It was here that important ceremonies related to the royal court used to take place. Next, we will arrive at the esplanade of the Kinh Thien Palace, the nerve center of the Imperial Citadel of Thang Long. This palace was once the place where for 1,428 years the king held court, discussed state affairs, and made major decisions concerning the fate of the country. Today, the palace no longer exists in its original state, but the most remarkable elements that remain are the stone dragons carved on the main staircase. Standing here, you can feel all the grandeur of the past, when this place was the political and cultural center of the country. Just behind is House D67, a building of modern architecture, but one that carries great historical significance, especially during the war against the states, against the United States. It was built in 1967 and once served as the meeting place for the Politburo and the Central Military Commission during the years of resistance against the AMI, against the Americans. If the Kinh Thien Palace represented the prosperity and grandeur of feudal Vietnam, House D67, for its part, expresses the firm will, determination, and fighting spirit of contemporary Vietnam. And now, I invite you to discover the Hao Lao. This building was connected to the rear part of the palace to serve as the residence for royal concubines as well as the ladies of the court. Although it has suffered considerable damage, it still retains an ancient, peaceful, and discreet beauty, helping us to more clearly imagine life within the palace in the past. One of the most remarkable areas of the archaeological site located at 18 Hoang is the archaeological excavation zone, where thousands of objects such as bricks, tiles, pottery, as well as the remains of ancient foundations dating back to the dynasty have been unearthed. These objects, accumulated over many centuries, are like pages of history buried deep underground. They serve as striking evidence of the continuous development of the Thang Long Citadel throughout historical periods. The Imperial Citadel of Thang Long is not only a historical site, but also a symbol of national spirit, cultural depth, and the life and vitality of Vietnam throughout more than 1,000 years of history.